Hi everyone, welcome back. Tonight I'm going to be making a roasted chicken breast in the oven as well as a tabbouleh salad. So for the tabbouleh, I'm going to be using quinoa instead of bulgur only because I don't have bulgur in the pantry. I'm also going to be using some green onion or scallion sliced. 2 types of parsley. I have curly parsley and I also have Italian flat leaf parsley. I'm going to be using some lemon juice, some cucumber that I will finely dice and deseed. So I typically like to slice it first and then cut out the seeds and then dice it up. I'm also going to add some red pepper flake, and I'm going to be using olive oil. The brand that I like happens to be a Sicilian olive oil. I use it for finishing dishes or salads. And for the chicken, I'm going to be using salt and pepper, some butter, that is a large garlic clove in there with the butter, as well as some dried oregano. Okay, so what I have here is a full chicken breast that has been split for me. The butcher was kind enough to do that. So on the left, I'm going to keep this one plain. I just seasoned it with salt and pepper. And then the one on the right is where I'm going to put the butter, garlic, oregano, salt, pepper, and I've also added some lemon zest. And what I'll do, I'll rub it under the skin of this one as well as over the skin and just kind of get it lubed up, so to speak. And then this was kind of a surprise. I think it is part of the kidneys. So I'm just gonna, toss that in the oven as well and have a little appetizer when it's done. I do like the organ meat of certain animals, so and I didn't want to throw it out. It's just a small piece anyways, so I hope it's good. Okay, so for our tabbouleh, I have about a cup of cooked quinoa. If your quinoa has been prepared ahead of time, that's fine. I didn't do that earlier today, so mine is still a bit warm from being on the stove. However, that just means that whatever I put in, as far as the dressing, it will be absorbed even more so. And then, so it's about a cup of quinoa that I prepared in plain water, and 1 bunch of curly parsley and 1 bunch of Italian flat leaf parsley. And then in this bowl are my prepared vegetables. And I did forget to mention earlier that I'm also using 2 Roma tomatoes that have been deseeded and diced. So to this mixture, we're just gonna add everything. I always lose a couple of pieces. And then in here we have a teaspoon of kosher salt, a pinch of red pepper flake, and about a quarter of a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. And then I'm just going to add the lemon juice and olive oil to taste. I'm also going to, I need to get my grater, but I'm going to grate the rest of this peel into the mixture as well, so there'll be some lemon zest action going on. I'll be back. Okay, so I've combined everything and I did taste it to check for seasoning. It was good. I did only start off with half of my lemon. It was on the larger side, and then I did want it a little more acidic and a little more juicy, so I added another quarter of a lemon and a little extra olive oil. But as far as the salt, pepper, and hot pepper flakes, everything else was good. I am also checking on my chicken. It still needs a little more time, but this little guy was the kidney or part of the kidney, so I'm gonna just snack on this until everything is ready. Okay, so I've taken the chicken out and I'm just gonna let it I'm gonna cover it with some foil and let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes or so. I did have it at 350 for about 35-40 minutes. And then I did crank on the broiler just to get the tops more browned. And after it rests, I will slice it up and serve it. Okay, so everything is finished and I've plated. So I have the tabbouleh salad in the back with some hummus. The hummus is store-bought, however, I can make it. I do make it. It's just I didn't have time today. And I also added a few olives and just some flatbread that I picked up at the store as well. And then my little shot glass of pomegranate seeds for dessert. Both the salad and the chicken do make really good leftovers, so if you end up making more than you had planned, you know, take it for lunch the next day or just share it with someone that you want to spend some time with. I will be having the other piece of chicken to be used for something else, so I will kind of document that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be having future videos. Have a good night.